On this episode, we talk about the new beginnings that are ahead of us. Groundhog Day over and over and over. And well, that's not new.
No. Hey, are you going to be watching the Super Bowl?
For the commercials. And you know what? I don't even have to watch the whole game because we have some of the commercials on our show.
Ooh, but not Flat Matthew or Mila Kunis, are we?
No, I didn't get those. We should have grabbed those, but I didn't. But you'll just have to watch the game for those.
Oh, hey, we are going to buy a 3D printer and print a house.
Cool. You buy that, and then if the kids are going to eat Tide Pods, I'm going to fill them with alcohol. Let them eat that.
No. Don't eat Tide Pods. That's nasty. But now they have seaweed pods that hold drinks, like without cups.
Yeah, it's very cool. And we celebrate the mysteries of life, like Tome Cruise in a number 33, staircases with no center pole, and single people in Denmark getting cinnamon bombed.
Okay, Steve, those are not mysteries. They are curiosities. The reason why we're going to look into going to Twitch is the real mystery.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show, featuring What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and a podcast. Yes, it's a real podcast.
Yes, and we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And one of the things that we're going to try doing is we are going to try and figure out Twitch. So we will still have our YouTube show, but we're going to go live on Twitch.
I'm twitching.
That's not twitching. That's more like electrocution.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get a dog shot collar. It's more like dog shot collar right there. So that way you guys will be able to chat with us live. And then the show will come out, later, but that'd be cool, right?
It would be.
So I think you have to put a game. So we'll play Lineage 2 in the background.
That's what I used to do. You go to my Funguy The Entertainer page and you'll see that's all.
Because it plays by itself, right?
It does now, yeah.
Yeah. So I just got to figure out how do we get both of us on the screen at the same time.
Yeah, that was part of the problem.
Do you put Lineage 2 in the background and then put Zoom over the top of it or share it or something? I don't know. Kind of weird. So we'll get that figured out, and then you guys will be able to comment to us and chat with us, and we'll respond to your comments.
Because we like it when people comment at us.
Yeah, it'll be live from
Livers and Memorex.
Live from both coasts. It's the Don't Know Show. So a lot of things that we don't know are going on right now. First thing is the picture behind me. I was in Michael's the other day, and Thai Beanie Babies had these unicorns, and I just thought
they look like aliens with those eyes.
Kind of freaky looking. I don't know which way.
They are really freaky looking.
So, rainbow colored eyes with rainbow colored hair. They had different colored ones too. But I just picked this
are
one.
They trying to give children nightmares?
Well, in the store they are. Imagine you wake up, and then I can see behind you the great blizzard of 2021 is happening.
Now,
12 hours.
What's really funny is it was never classified as a blizzard. It did not meet the criteria.
Okay, what's the Don't Know Show? What is the criteria of a blizzard?
All right, you're going to have to look this up because I'm going off the top of my head. I believe it has to have sustained winds of 25 miles an hour plus, an excess of 12 inches of snow, and drifting in excess of 3-foot drifts.
So how do you know this stuff, but you don't know like who's playing in the Super Bowl next weekend or this weekend, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, on the 8th.
I love you tomorrow. Well, the Packers aren't in it, so I don't care anymore.
Oh, okay. So the snowstorm must have sustained winds and frequent gusts that are greater than or equal to 35 miles an hour.
Okay.
Blowing and drifting snow, which reduces visibility to a quarter of a mile or less.
Okay, I thought it was a tenth of a mile, but okay, it's a quarter mile.
And lasting for a prolonged period of time, typically 3 hours or more. So we were 3 hours or more. That definitely happened.
Oh yes, it's still snowing, and it's been snowing for.
So what's the winds?
We did have the winds. We had 25. No, that's right. It was only 25 to 30 miles. It didn't hit the 35.
Oh, jeez.
And I thought it had to have X amount of snow too, didn't it?
No, that's the 3. And ABC Channel 7 New York says the same thing. They said the Don't Know Show has got it right. And there are 3 requirements: 35 miles an hour, reduced visibility, and over 3 hours.
Okay. Well, we had that. So why didn't they call it a blizzard?
If your blizzard lasts more than 3 hours.
Yeah. See a doctor.
See a doctor. See
All right. I'm going to give you I'm going to regale you with what happened last night.
Yes. So you have a new plow truck.
Yes, but we're going before that. We're starting before the plow truck.
Okay.
Last night, I had a birthday party in my bus. The birthday party was from 8 p.m. till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Okay. Now, the heaviest snow came between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
they
dude.
decided to go out in the country to a country bar down country highways at midnight with no plows. I'm in a bus.
You couldn't suggest anything else? Say, guys, I know you're paying, but
yeah,
it's not safe.
It was insane. The roads that we were going down, my maximum speed was 30 miles an hour, and these are normally 55-mile-an-hour roads.
You were able to do 30 miles an hour. That's pretty impressive.
Sometimes it was down to 20, but this is how bad it was. The lady who hired me told me, you're insane. And I go, why? She says, because you're so calm.
Yeah. You guys are insane.
We are going through drifts that literally, as I'm plowing through them, the snow is pounding up in the windshield, going up over my bus. 3-4 foot drifts. If I didn't have 17 people in a bus with dualies on the rear, we would never have made that trip.
I wouldn't have made the trip. I'm sorry. You're a braver man than I, Scott Thomas.
No, but by the time we got back, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, which is what their scheduled time was anyway.
You got back.
It was a girl's 21st birthday party.
Nice.
As I'm driving back home after dropping the people off, I am now white knuckled because now I don't have 17 people on the bus giving me weight.
Oh, that's right. After you drop them off, you still got to get home.
Yeah. As I'm driving home, I'm like, I can't believe how deep the snow is. I mean, we're talking well over 14, 18 inches of snow on the roads, not counting drifts.
Oh, man.
Drifts were worse. Okay. Just before I got back to the barn, I see a guy in the ditch with his 4-ways on, and he's trying to figure out how to get himself out of the ditch. And there's no way I was going to stop the bus, because if I stopped, I would have been stuck with him.
Right.
So I just kept going because I was literally a mile away from the barn. And that's where my 4-wheel drive truck is, right? So
you go back.
I went back. I can't help myself. I got to help.
Good man at 4 a.m, but oh my God.
This
call
is
the tow
3:30
trucks.
in the morning at this point.
Call the tow trucks.
They couldn't find, because of the snowstorm, they said it was a minimum of 2.5 hour wait just to find the guy, and then how long it would take for him to get to you. So I tried to pull him out. The hook underneath his vehicle ripped right off of his vehicle.
Did you rip the bumper off his vehicle?
No, because that's what this hook is for, so you don't do that. Right after I did that, a guy with a bigger truck comes in, and it turns out his name is Scott also. And he says, yeah, those hooks, they rot out on the older vehicle, so you can't use it. You got to go around the axle. So I had my shovel out there. He got underneath this guy's 4-wheel drive vehicle and started digging snow out for, and he's no jacket. He didn't have a jacket or anything. And it's windy and snowing like crazy. Anyway, long story short, he gets the guy out, right?
Really?
Yes, he gets.
Wow,
I almost had him out. I moved him 6 feet before that hook came off. My truck would have pulled him out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, because he had a 4-wheel drive vehicle also. It's just that he was in deep enough, and the snow got underneath him and lifted his vehicle off the ground.
Yeah,
right?
well, that's it, right? Yeah, that's the problem. You got to dig the snow off from underneath so the tires actually touch the ground again.
Correct. I actually pulled him 6 feet back before the hook broke. and it only needed 2 more feet before his front tires were out of the hole.
Oh, okay.
So, but basically we got out. The problem is now the guy's panicking because the roads are so bad. He doesn't want it to go in the ditch again. So he asked me if I would plow the road.
You can't do that legally.
Yeah, but we're out in the country, so people do it, right?
Right.
So he says, okay, I'll plow the road. I kid you not. I got almost to the end of the road where it would have been safe. We're talking about 1/10 of a mile to where it would have been safe.
And what'd you hit?
It's not what I hit. It's because I didn't get my lift kit on my truck installed yet. So I was so low to the ground, I only have a 5-inch clearance from the bottom of my blade when the blade is up.
Right.
And I got stuck because there was an oncoming car and I had to slow down. And once I slowed down, I couldn't go anymore.
Oh, no.
So I had to shovel myself out again. Once I got going, the guy didn't. Yeah. Oh, you're seeing that?
Yeah.
That's something completely different.
Oh, no.
But anyway, by the time I got home, it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to get up at 8 to plow snow.
Right.
Which I did. And I got done plowing snow at 5 p.m. 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock, nonstop.
Wow.
Go,
Wow.
go, 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 go.
All right. So,
but my whole body's vibrating right now.
Did the guy like give you his name, number? Thank you.
Here's the thing. At first, just helping him pull him out, he was going to offer money. I can't do that. It's if I'm working for a job, fine. But I'm helping somebody out. The whole reason I went there is because it's my person. I had help. The guys, they're out in the country.
Right. Oh yeah. No, you're stranded. There's nobody.
Yes. That extra time that I spent plowing and then getting stuck myself and having to shovel myself out, which he never even offered to help. He didn't even, when I brought the shovel out there, he didn't even shovel his own vehicle. I had to shovel his vehicle.
Yeah. See, at that point, I'm like, yeah, dude. All right, I'll take the cash now.
Yeah. I was considering it, but yeah, I still didn't do it.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, what was it going to be? $20, right?
Well, and he tried to call a tow truck, and that would have cost him, minimum of $1.50.
Yeah. So that's crazy. So you did not hurt yourself there because apparently, folks, it's that time of the season again when Scott hurts himself. Dude.
Okay. Susie's brother is in Boston doing a job.
Okay.
I think it's Boston, but he's gone for a week. Because he's gone, Susie wanted to do some stuff in his room that she's been wanting to do, put up new curtains and stuff like that. Because the ones that have been in there since we bought the house. And, they're just old and they need a replacement.
Gotcha.
We have oak window frames, not window frames. What's the trim that goes around the window? What is
oak trim?
Oak trim around the window.
Window trim. Window treatments. Window trim.
If you try to screw into an oak trim piece without drilling a hole first, it cracks.
Right.
Okay.
Well, most wood does.
Well, pine doesn't because it's so soft.
Yeah, but oak definitely does. Like even pallets. People don't realize this, but pallets are made from oak.
Most of them are,
40 by 48s. Yeah, most of them are made from oak. And if they do a bad job, they'll split them pallets like crazy. And then
you betcha.
Crap. But so you're drilling, not drilling? Again, doing power tools.
It wasn't the tool that caused the problem. Not at all. I had a 2-step ladder, a folding step ladder, because we had to get up there in order to, because the balance to do it up there, right? Because of the way Susie put it on, it wasn't Susie. I actually put it in there, but the way
you lost your balance hanging to valance.
Yes, that's kind of what happened. As I was climbing up the ladder, I stepped up to the top step. As I put my left foot up on the top step, as I lifted my right foot up, because the left side of this was on carpeting, the right side was on metal. It tipped sideways, and this is from the oak trim, scraping across the oak trim when I tried to catch the wall. Mr. Coordinated. However, I got up there, drilled the holes, and hung it perfectly afterwards.
Well, yeah. At that point, you're already bleeding. Why not? Finish the job.
Oh, it still hurts, but it stung like crazy.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. But yeah, that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty bad. So I'm gonna be traveling a lot in February.
Yes, because you're Cupid and you're gonna flit all over the place, making people and shooting them in the butt with arrows.
Yep. Every other week. Every other week I'll be traveling. So I will be back for Valentine's Day. So that weekend will be good. But yeah, so maybe we get the Twitch thing going, maybe we don't. But I will be down in Florida in that one spot where there is no internet at all.
Florida.
There's barely a phone signal there. So I'll have to figure out something for that.
I don't understand that. This is a business trip. You would assume that the hotel that they put you up in would be.
What's a business trip?
What?
What's a business trip?
Oh, no, the Florida is not business?
I don't do business. We don't talk about business.
Oh, okay.
But it's not a business trip.
Okay.
It's me getting my head straight after 1 year with
wait a minute
days off.
Wait a minute. You can't get your head straight in Florida. You go to Florida to make your head goofy.
I'm not going there.
Oh.
I won't be at the happiest place on earth. They don't have that dialed in yet. I'm going as far away from people as possible.
Like
hanging out with the alligators. No, I'll be in the middle section. I'll be by Tampa. I'll be by the bay.
You know what I like about Tampa?
I'll be there to celebrate the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's where the Super Bowl is. That's where the Super Bowl is.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
No, I'll be there after.
Oh, okay.
just like Sylvia Rose, our roving reporter, showing up 2 weeks late.
There you go. All right. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll interview you anyway.
Okay, interview me.
Not now. When you're at the Super Bowl, when there's nobody there.
Oh, okay. And now it's the Don't Know Show with Steve doing his best interview. Scott, don't know how to tell you this, but it looks like everyone's gone already. I've been asking around, and they said that was 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. So instead of showing up,
they couldn't have come back and done an encore performance for us.
So instead of showing up a week early for all the media stuff, I showed up a week late.
There you go.
2 weeks late. But yeah, we should get a roving reporter back, but I can't find anybody who wants to do it.
I'll do it. Oh, wait, I'm in the show already.
It doesn't work that way.
Oh, man. You know what else doesn't work very well?
3D printers.
Yeah.
You always hear people complaining about them. Like, you got to have the little plate on the bottom. So apparently that's like very important to have the plate the right temperature. Because if the first part of the print does not stick to that plate as it's moving around, and it moves it because it's pulling and stuff like that a little bit, it's going to screw it up really bad.
You think?
Really, really bad. So I guess 3D printers are a lot tougher than you think. But if I'm going to buy a 3D printer, I'm going to buy a 3D printer that prints houses.
Don't they already have those?
Well, they do now, and they're going to start doing them. Now, they're saying that these can be constructed for under $400. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, $4,000.
Okay. Which is still awful damn cheap.
I'm like, seriously? I'm like, that's crazy. So
okay, wait a minute. Is the house $4,000 or is the printer $4,000?
The whole house. It says a 3D printed home can be constructed for under $4,000. Yes, you heard me right. A 3D printed home can be constructed for under $4,000.
Oh, I see. It's because it's only printing the walls and the floor.
Yeah. So check this out though. It's kind of it's kind of like a cement extruder, right? So you're
Yes.
kind of like doing Play-Doh. So there's the share, but check this out. Look at the little screen and everything. But that it's a small home and it gets built in 24 hours. So it's a tiny home.
Yes.
But check that out. Look at that printer going over these guys' heads. It's pretty cool, actually. I mean, the walls look kind of funky because they don't smooth them out. They just leave them blobby like that.
All right. Here's something else I'm kind of noticing is they put up wooden frame first and then they filled in the wooden frame.
No. Here, watch. That's all. Look at. That's it. There's no wooden frame there, dude.
Oh.
It's printing from the ground up. Look, but you see how rough it is? I mean, well, it's not rough. But look, there's no wooden frame there.
Well, it's like a log home with branches instead of logs. But see, there's a wooden frame.
No. Where are you seeing wooden frames?
Right there.
That's a table.
Above that.
Oh, that wooden frame is an awning for roof over the top so it doesn't get rained on. That's not part of the construction, dude.
Okay.
That's an awning so the machine's out of the weather.
I see.
That frame comes down.
But that looks like wood.
Well, that's the roof at the end. Roof.
The roof is on fire.
Yeah, look at the walls. See how they're all textured?
Right. That's what I said. They only do the walls and the seat and the floor.
Right. And then they drop the roof on top. Isn't that weird though? Look at that. Kind of like oozy. They don't smooth it.
Like I said, it's kind of like a log home, only the logs are the thickness of your wrist. I kind of like it, actually.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of cool. But yeah, see, look, from the ground up. See, that's just an awning to protect it. And then they built that roof over the top afterwards.
Okay.
The name of the company is Icon. Let's see. It's going to come back and show you the extruding again.
What's the longevity of the product?
What's the longevity?
If you build a house and it's not a piece of crap house, houses that can last a couple 100 years.
Yeah, I would imagine this will last as long as a brick house would. Oh, she's a brick.
I knew it. I was going to do it too. Ouch. And I'm like, I'm too tired. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a commercial. You ever watch this show?
No.
Yeah. It's very confusing. But look, here's one inside. That's a tent. That's not. But look.
Yeah. I'm having enough trouble with the new show that I just started watching.
Oh, yeah. What did you start watching?
Resident Alien.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at these things just printing crap out.
Yep. And, when you think about a printer, you look at your desk printer and you go, why can't mine do that? And then you look at these things.
Look at this thing. This is a big one. Look at the size of this one.
And waste during the construction process.
Look at the size of this one.
Yep.
Look at that.
So it's kind of funny that they call them printers because basically what they are is they're robots.
Yeah, but they work like a 3D printer. But look at that. Look at the size of that.
Yep. It's pretty cool.
Looks like they smoothed that one out a little bit. They could get an arm to smooth it out.
Sure.
Look at that one. Oh, look at this one. Jeez. Look at it. It's got like a pattern to it.
Yes. It is cool. I mean, I actually might look into that a little bit because hey.
Pretty cool.
I agree.
It is making a cement on the fly too.
Oh, that's cool.
R2D2, you're stuck. Yeah. You're stuck in the
oh, help me, Obi-Wan. Help me. Why are you dying?
I'm swallowed badly.
Oh, look. And then they fill the inside. What is that? The insulation?
Yes. How crazy is that, though?
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's it. If I'm gonna buy a 3D printer, I'm gonna buy it. That's what I'm gonna buy.
There you go.
But they say it's designed like corrugated and that, but yeah, that's just crazy. So so another thing I want to start a cupless alcohol company. So they have seaweed pods.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about C cups. Okay.
They have seaweed pods. And they like Tide Pods, right? So
okay. I'm not sure. I'm getting to read your act.
Wait, I'm trying to. Why is this doing this to me on the share?
All right, I get it.
Check this out. Look at that. It's like a Tide Pod. You eat a Tide Pod. There they are. Look at them. So they're making it from material made from seaweed and plants. All right, so it's vegan. And they're doing it so no plastic cups are out there during the marathons. I'm saying we put alcohol in these bad boys.
Exactly.
Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at them. There they are. Those are drinks of water. But hey, here's your pod. There's your little sports drink. Jeez, dude, don't be so rough grabbing them. Different color, retail with juices. Where's the alcohol? Cocktail and festivals. There it is.
Yeah. The next Jello shot.
I got your Jello shot right here. Sauces for. Well, that get kind of weird though. I guess because it's biodegradable at that point. But
yes,
how cool is that?
Well,
so we got some really cool stuff coming up here in 2021.
Yes, I wish I had a little bit better connections, because this kind of stuff really intrigues me, and I'd love to be part of it as a think tank part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they already thought of it all. I think we just got to sell it and market it. Speaking of selling and marketing, did you know that if you have Google Ads turned on, that you can look and see what ads they're going to push you? So now I have it turned off on mine.
Me also.
So I'm going to share this and show you. So I can't. So right here, see where it says ad personality? You can make ads more useful, but I have this turned off.
Correct.
But if you turn this on, Google will actually tell you what ads they're going to send you. You can go and look at the list of what ads they're sending you. That is just so crazy. Based on,
your
guess what it's based on? What do you think it's based on?
Search history.
No. Well, yes. And do you have any Google devices?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you have Hey Google? Right? Watch, Hey Google. Yeah, there it is. See it popped on?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't understand. So anything you say, if it can do a search match on it, it'll start showing you those ads. Hey, Scott, you want to go scuba diving? All of a sudden, scuba diving ads will show up.
There you go.
Hey, Scott, you want to go down to Florida? Now I'm going to get Florida ads. How crazy is that?
Cuckoo.
So my advice to you guys,
because they've been talking about this for 30 freaking years already.
But they've been doing it and people are talking about it. But now they're actually publicizing what they're going to say. You just go look at they're like not even hiding it anymore. They're like, yeah, we're doing it. And here's what we're going to send you.
And I think because you could personalize it, you could change things. If you see that, you say, I'm not really interested in this anymore. I'm more interested in this.
They do that too. Have you seen that come up when you get some ads? Cancels ad. Why did you not like this ad? So we could better tailor the ads towards you. Because I don't want your dang pop-up ads on my stuff. You're not paying me. You're not giving me a discount. You're making money off of selling every click I do. I don't make any money off of that.
No.
So kind of crazy. But
that's what Rakiten's for.
Yeah, but we're about halfway through the show. So I think it's time for you to wake up. Wake up. Go find Funguy the Entertainer and do our genuine positive message.
Fun guy, come in here.
Yeah, the unhurt fun guy. Remember, be positive, test negative.
During this pandemic, your mask keeps others from seeing your smile. So make sure you find something nice to say when you're interacting with others, and just see how much that little effort not only makes their day, but makes you feel so much better also.
Yeah, just like you helping that guy. Can't believe that, man. That guy would have been stuck. That'd have been bad news.
Yep.
That could have been a tragic story.
Well, it was 2 guys, actually. They had plenty of alcohol with them, so they were fine.
Yeah. Even worse. Even worse. So, do you know what Barilla pasta is? Have you ever heard of it?
I do.
Do you know Barilla pasta? You know how long it takes to cook spaghetti?
It depends on which
for
one
Funguy the Entertainer. The perfect al dente timing for
6
a
minutes.
package of al dente. So let's say you're cooking spaghetti.
Right.
Just regular spaghetti, not the linguine, not the fusilini, not the penne rigate, not the I don't know what else there is besides those.
Right.
Those are the ones I get to
Not
think
the
of.
thin spaghetti, the regular spaghetti.
Well, no, the regular spaghetti. The
Yeah.
regular spaghetti, and then you got the linguine, and
Yep.
then you got the penne rigate.
Regular spaghetti should be 6 minutes for al dente.
Okay. Guess what?
Would.
Barilla suggests 9 minutes.
Well, honestly, I use cremette noodles more often. And the
All right.
cremette 6 minutes.
All right, well, those are 6 minutes. So guess what? Guess what Barilla did? They put together playlists called the 9 Minute Spaghetti N5.
Really?
Yes. So you go to Spotify and you look up these Barilla playlists and it'll play music for you for 9 minutes. So I don't know. Instead of going, hey, Alexa, set a timer for 9 minutes, you get 9 minutes of music. Now, I don't know what songs are on the playlist, but
You
this
just
was
started
created
a
in
timer.
Italy. Yeah.
Because
So
of what you said.
From 9, oh, did it?
Yeah.
All right. Alexa, cancel the timer. But yeah, so you got a 9-minute timer, a 10-minute timer for linguine, and 11-minute for fusilini. But yeah, how crazy is that?
Well, I don't think it's crazy. I think it's ingenious.
Yeah, I mean, it's the penne got there. But yeah, that's
Now, what I'm curious about is, do you get to pick the types of music, or is it going to give you
it's a
Italian
playlist.
favorites?
So it's a playlist. You ever do a playlist on Spotify? You ever grab somebody else's playlist?
No.
They put it together.
I have never used Spotify ever.
All right. So any of these companies, you publish your playlist, and whatever songs are in your playlist, that's what you listen to. Say, play me.
Some mountain music, like grandma and grandpa used to do.
Play me some mountain music. I'm trying to think of a playlist. Like, play me John Travolta's playlist. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work here. All right. I will cut it really quick. Hey, Google. On Spotify, play Barilla 9-minute spaghetti playlist.
All right, asking Spotify to play Barilla 9-minute spaghetti. Sorry, something went wrong. Please try opening the Spotify app to continue.
Now it's asking me. Now it wants me to go for 1 month free. Really, if you didn't have your advertising, it would just work.
Quack, 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 quack.
Hey, Google.
All right.
Play on Spotify the Barilla 9-minute spaghetti playlist.
Got it. Asking Spotify to play the Barilla 9-minute spaghetti.
to Getty.
Sorry, something went wrong.
Oh, it won't.
Please try opening Spotify.
Yeah, forget it.
We
We can't play the songs on the air anyways.
That's true.
So did you see that there's another musical that's going to be coming to TV? I just saw it in the playlist there.
A musical coming to TV?
Yeah, or it's going to be a movie like Hamilton. I don't think it'll be as big as Hamilton because I don't think this musical is as big. I don't think many people know about it. Have you ever heard of a musical called Dear Evan Hansen?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. It's a very popular musical, but this is going to be the next one that's going to be go to movies, I guess. They're talking about it this year. That's where Broadway's going since they're not opening.
I have always thought that they should bring musicals back. And when I say musicals back, I'm talking about two different kinds. Like the original musicals of the
Brigadoon,
40s.
the Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals.
Yes.
Hello, Dolly.
Yeah.
Those are still popular. They
yes,
bring those back.
They don't create any new ones. They just keep everybody's reenacting the old ones. Or the Pinball Wizard type musical.
The rock musicals.
Yes.
That and rock. I can't think of what it's called now.
Third Rock from the Sun?
Oh, no, Moulin Rouge is one of them. I liked Baz. Baz was a good one. Baz Luhrmann wrote the one with Great Gatsby, Moulin Rouge, Great Gatsby, Moulin Rouge, and Romeo and Juliet, which are the three movies he directed. That's a good musical. Wicked, is Wicked one or no?
Yeah, maybe. And
you don't consider Andrew Lloyd Webber's any of those, right?
Yeah,
Cats or that, no, right?
I enjoy those, but that's a completely different genre.
Yeah, you like the rock operas. Oh, Rock of Ages. That's the name of the musical I was trying to think of. They made a movie. Movie wasn't as good as the actual musical. Musical's better.
Usually isn't, but that's okay.
Well, because they made it a movie, they didn't like Rent, right? When Rent went to the big screen, it was the musical, but it was the music. So you have musicals that are done on stage, like Hamilton. They just filmed the stage performance. Rent was the actual musical, but they performed it like it was a movie. They used all of the stops, had sets and all the other stuff. So you weren't on a stage.
Correct.
You traveled around through the whole thing. And then you have ones that are movies that they just screw everything up and do whatever they want.
Yeah.
They change it all around. And I don't like those as much because they're reinventing something that was good.
Yeah.
And it's always hard to reinvent something that's good. You just make it a little worse. I guess.
Every once in a while, one of my TV shows turns into a musical, and I always found that interesting.
Well, they've all done that. How I Met Your Mother did it.
Right.
Friends did it. Yeah, it's always cool when they do those.
Yep. Especially when you don't expect the actors to be singers, and they turn out to be really good or really sucky.
Well, that's why auto-tune is such an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So, speaking of cool things to go and places to see, like one of the things I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and find, oh man, weird things to see or,
Are you going to try to find a Stairway to Heaven?
No, but they do have, there's a place called it's called it's called the
Hotel
Loretto,
Transylvania?
It's called the Loretto Chapel. It's in New Mexico.
Okay.
And the Loretto Chapel has a staircase that completes two 360-degree turns. There's no center pole for support. So what happened was that they had to they built this chapel and they had the choir loft up there and they had no way of getting up there.
Right.
So they brought all these engineers in and all these people in to go ahead and do this. And this guy that nobody knows who this guy is. Maybe they do, and they're just adding to the story. But the sisters constructed the chapel in 1873. Okay.
Right.
And there was no way to get up there. So the choir loft was built, but they couldn't get up there. So they asked for people to come do this. And this carpenter came in, but of course the story is, only a hammer and a carpenter square. But he built this thing, and nobody knows how it works because of the fact that it's called miraculous because it's just wooden pegs.
Yes.
There's no nails or anything in it. There's no center pole. I'm trying to find a good picture.
You do realize that the aliens that helped him build this are the same ones that did the pyramids, right?
Why can I not find a good picture of this thing? What do they call this thing? They call it the miraculous staircase. What do they call it?
Spiral staircase in Loretto Chapel.
Yeah. You got a picture of it?
Just the one that came with this ad.
That's terrible.
It is.
It's a cool looking. I'm surprised that all of my. I'm surprised at all my little tours.
Oh, no, that's not right.
I'm just going to images. Here we go.
Yeah, I found some nice ones.
I got it. But I mean, great. I'm going to share it. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that.
Yeah.
There and the railing was added later. When he built it, it didn't have, was it the outer railing or the inner railing? One of the railings wasn't there when he built it. Some believe the carpenter St. Joseph himself, while others believe it was sent by St. Joseph. But the staircase completes, no center pole. The entire weight of the staircase rests on the bottom stair. The banisters were added, both banisters. Banisters were added 10 years later. 10 years later, this thing was sitting and doing it 10 years later.
That is impressive.
Look at that. Look at the view from the top. I mean, whoops. Look at that.
Every once in a while, I still run across somebody that I consider a master of a trade. They're not as prevalent as they used to be. Nowadays, everybody just considers it a job. But that's what this guy obviously was. He was a master of the trade.
But how cool is that? Look at the space that thing takes up, and there's no center pole in that thing. How do you do that? Look at the woodwork on the bottom of this thing.
And it's gorgeous.
Those are great pictures. So I'm going to go check this thing out.
Gonna go visit it?
I'll donate to them, but that's pretty cool. Pretty impressive.
I like it. Thank you.
We got to find stuff like this. All right. So I have a question for Andrew.
Okay. Andrew, this question's for you.
If you are single over the age of, when you turn 25 and you're still single in Denmark, they haze you.
Okay. Well, when we were that age, if you were 25 in Wisconsin and not married, you were considered a spinster already.
Well, okay. But if you're single in 25 in Denmark, people throw spices all over you in the street. And apparently it gets worse as you get older. They've got pictures of people tied up in against poles and stuff like that. Let me go back and share this for you, because I know you love it when I share stuff. But I keep it in the center so you don't even have to change the screen. Check this out. Look at this poor girl. Look at that. They're dumping on her. Look at this guy tied to the pole. They got bags of stuff here they're whipping at this guy. Cinnamon, like crazy. Eggs and cinnamon. They got this guy with eggs. I'm afraid to even open this one. Cinnamon inside the card. That's pretty funny. So, did you see that? On your 30th birthday, when cinnamon gets upgraded to pepper.
Ooh, nasty.
No way. So they're pelting people with this stuff in Denmark. Is that, they still do that? I mean, obviously this year
according to this, they're not really being judged. It's kind of a tradition and it's kind of a funny thing because the average age for a man to get married in Denmark is 34 and a half, and for women it's 32. Rather than a punishment, the tradition is just an excuse to play a prank and be silly with your friends when they reach milestone ages. And it's also pretty funny.
No, thank you. No.
Hey, we do stupid ass shit here too.
No, thank you. So speaking of stupid stuff, the Don't Know Show figured out something about Tome Cruise. Now you're gonna have to fact check this because I don't know if this is accurate or not. However, Tome Cruise has had 3 marriages. The number 3, right? You got that?
Okay.
First one was to Mimi Rogers.
Me.
I think she was like 28 when they got married. Way older than him, right?
Okay.
When they got divorced, she was 33.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I remember seeing this on the internet.
Nicole Kidman. She was younger. They were together for like 10 years or so. When they got divorced, she was 33. Katie Holmes left him, or he left her, or whatever happened there. 33. What the hell's up with that? Did you know that?
No.
Did you find anything on it?
Well, yes. Apparently there's 50 crazy Tome Cruise facts, and there's a whole bunch of stuff.
It says it here. Scientology numbers aren't random. They're attached to deep symbolism.
Yes.
Tome Cruise had split with his first wife when she was 33. The number 33 was extremely significant in Scientology, the Daily News reported. And that's not all. After his first divorce, Tom Grummelown, fellow Hollywood star Nicole Kidman, a pair adopted 2 children, got almost a decade, 21. Breaking up when she's 33 years old. Katie Holmes, divorced at 33. Yes, I already said all that. But it doesn't say what the number and has to do with. It doesn't say what the number has to do with Scientology. Very weird, though. Very weird. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
It's weird, dude. So people are saying it. So it's on the internet. It must be true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see a whole bunch of stuff that the number 3 is very important in Scientology, but
3 or 33?
it's just the number 3, but obviously 33 is 2 3s. So,
all right. So you know nothing about this, but I'm going to do the story anyway.
that is incorrect. I know that Tom Brady is going to be in the Super Bowl, but I have no idea what the team is he plays for.
And who else? Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's playing in Tampa Bay. And then Kansas City's the other one. You know the name of the quarterback for Kansas City? Kansas City. Kansas City. Yeah. Yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah. You know who the Chief is? Kansas City?
No.
Patrick Mahomes. You ever hear of him? He does the State Farm commercials.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So all the Super Bowl commercials are out.
Discount double check?
Yes. But it's not to double check. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, yes. I know Aaron Rodgers.
So some companies are investing in COVID-19 relief instead of investing in the 2020 Super Bowl ads. However, there are still some companies out there that are doing Super Bowl ads.
Okay.
And it looks like a lot of them are the liquor companies and the food companies.
That would make sense. Although
no investment.
The Clydesdales are not going to be in the commercial.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just saw that on the news for the first time ever. There's no Clydesdales in the commercial.
So Pringles has got one where the space shuttle comes down, the space capsule comes down, it's floating in the ocean, and nobody picks them up because they're all in the control room stacking
Pringles.
They're stacking the Pringles together. So here, let me.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah, they're doing this. Okay, so the whole stacking and flavors crap for Pringles, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Are you a fan? Have you done that? Do you like? Okay, first off, question one: do you like Pringles?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a yes. Do you like the flavored Pringles?
Not all of them, but I like some of them.
Really?
Yes.
Not so much. I'm going to put sound on this.
Where is everyone?
Pringles Original Barbecue Pizza. The barbecue pizza stack.
Look, we're saved. We're going home. Ik schreef de goos, stak hem.
Endless flavors to stack. Enjoy carefully.
Wow. All right. And then you see this one? Jason Alexander is on a sweatshirt.
No.
Hoodie.
That looks clean to me.
Is it though?
Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else.
Be sure to get the bugs off the window.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer.
You owe Jason Alexander Hoodie an apology.
Believe it or not.
I did a good job with all the face.
Yeah.
My face. You can't just wear my face.
My mom told me to say I'm sorry.
Give me back my face.
So the good news, folks, you're getting to see all the commercials. You don't have to watch the Super Bowl now.
Yay. Are you going to show another one? Oh, Anheuser-Busch.
Can do anything.
Lean on me when you're not strong.
We can turn rooftops
I'll be your friend.
into mountaintops.
I'll help you carry on.
We can turn boundaries into common ground.
Like that table?
Cool.
We can turn solitude
6-foot
into
fence.
open. And screen time into playtime. Silent stadiums, let them hear the roar of history being written.
Historic 2020 NBA championship.
We turn waiting and waiting and waiting into dancing and dancing and whatever that is. And together, let's turn our strength into hope.
See you, no Clydesdales.
First time in 37 years, Budweiser will not add a Super Bowl. They're taking all their money and they're putting it towards vaccines and awareness for vaccines.
There you go.
These, okay. Seriously, folks. The seltzer.
Drinking lemonade.
Probably stuff is so nasty.
All those lemons.
2020 was a lemon of a year.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
January, February, into March and April. Same way through. Every single second, every minute, every hour. All the whole year through.
It is intense right here.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's a lot of lemons.
Well, you know what they say when life gives you lemons.
We know the saying, Mark.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade, packed with lemonade flavor after a lemon of a year.
So I think that's enough. I mean, you know, you guys can go watch them or you can watch the Super Bowl. But I did like that one. The commercial's way better than the drink.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, you can send it to me.
Susie loves them, but
really?
You know, oh yeah.
She drank Boone's Farm. She had better taste than that.
Exactly. Well, if you think about it, back at the turn of the century, 1800s and 1900s, they had soda fountains, and they used the seltzer waters, and that's what this is. So it's a throwback to that.
It's terrible, but they do this on a regular basis. Like every decade, there's this thing that the beer companies do.
Yeah,
Remember
Zima.
Zima? Yeah, and I can't.
Which is funny because I actually like Zima.
Was it the Bud Light with lemon and all that? Maybe the flavor. That was another thing that they did. But they do crazier stuff than just that. I can't remember what the other ones were. Zima was the one I remember, and then this one I remember. But I know there were two other ones in my lifetime that I should remember. I wish these people would stop trying to Zhuzh up all their products. You're welcome.
Look at that. He comes up with a segue for our word of the week. Zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
Which is usually Zhuzh. Zhuzh is usually followed by the word up, like Zhuzh up, which means to make something more lively and interesting, stylish, or appealing, as by a small change or addition. It could also be a noun referring to that addition. Try zhuzhing up your living room with some fresh flowers.
And you know who gets credit for this?
Me.
No, Carson Daly. I see the blank look.
Why
on
is
your
the name
face.
so familiar?
Queer Eye for the Straight. Eye for the Straight guy, Carson Daly. He did it on that show.
Okay.
Carson, not Carson Daly, Carson Kressley. Why did I come up with Carson Daly? Carson Kressley. But Carson, the blonde dude.
Yes.
I like him. I like you, Carson. But yeah, so he's got a word.
You know that about you?
He's got a word in the dictionary. I don't care. Yes. I'm in touch with my manly side.
I'm a manly man. I do manly things than the sheep.
Men can appreciate good-looking men.
I don't disagree with you.
Because I'll tell you what, more people need to do that. I could use a queer eye makeover. I want to get back to being a looker.
A stud muffin?
Well, no, just
that's what I can't tell you how many people call me stud muffin in my yearbook. That was like the weirdest thing.
Somewhere along the way, I've lost my fashion sense. I don't know. I don't know. I can't put things back
black
together.
Socks and sandals is something that I will always remember.
Well, I think the biggest thing was when I was working for a company where we had a color scheme, and I just wore that color for like 8 years.
Yes.
And I think I died inside a little bit. And I want to get it back.
UPS guys say the same thing.
I want to get it back. So, Carson, if you're listening, send me advice. I'll spend the money. And someone tell me how to use that stupid Amazon dress thing, clothing, whatever, where they just send you clothes, and if it fits, you'd keep it. If you don't, you send it back. But do they send you clothes that they know you have? So it all matches?
Yeah. Well, who knows?
I need my Garanimal tags.
Garanimal. You know what you really need, Steve?
To end the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
If you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. We will be getting back to doing more things. Hopefully another show and channel sometime in the month of February or March will be Twitch. So go down to whathappened.world and on Twitch, and it will be able to interact with you live. And then the background will be, I don't know what it'll be. It won't be me playing Call of Duty. I'll tell you that's for sure. I got killed instantly, and then I went to the gulag, and I won the gulag. And then as I was landing, I crashed. The chute was supposed to open automatically, but I opened it and I closed it. So apparently it doesn't open automatically the second time. So I crashed in it. So I am not a professional. I am not even a good amateur in that game. So with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, and just step amazing.